I'm back live. I wanted to do this correctly, right? I wanted to do this correctly. I have no edits, no intro, no nothing. And I really want the people to come in here and talk about it on the right basis. Let me open it up on my public platform on Facebook. Janelle, yeah, because it's about to get real. It's about to get real. Um, I don't know if you heard about the woman that is being accused of being transgender in the Olympics, but we're going to talk about it. And I feel like people are uneducated. I feel like people are misconstrued, and I feel like people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay, so I can give you a quick breakdown. You don't really have to research it, but it's Imane Khelif situation where she was an Olympic boxer for her country, Algeria, and according to the girl that she did not want to fight because she didn't want to fight her because no, because they felt as though that she was born a man, and she wasn't born a man. She wasn't, and I'm going to open up to y'all because this is my platform, and I want to let the people know what's really the truth. What's really the truth. So she decided not to. I guess she gave up and she quit because she thought the girl, as being Khalif or Khalif, or how you pronounce her name, they felt as though that she was born a man, and that's not the case. She was diagnosed with a disease where you have more testosterone levels than you have estrogen, which she was born with. So people try to come on here and blame her for this situation, and I can't blame her. And I understand she might look like a boy, she might look like a man, she might look masculine. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because she looks masculine, just because she looks like a boy, that doesn't mean she identifies as a boy. Having an identity in sex is two different things. It's definitely two different things. And I came straight home from work to talk about this. But Katie Taylor is the same thing. But nobody wants to talk about that, Sander. I want you to come over to the YouTube channel, Sander. Come over to the YouTube channel on Darian Hopkins Sports Show. Come over here so they can see your comments. I can pull it up right here. Katie Taylor also does, but it also does for Katie Taylor, but nobody talks about Katie Taylor though. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. And what pisses me off about this is that they trying to identify this boxer as a transgender person, meaning that she was born male, and saying that she was female, saying that she transitioned to be female. That is not the case here. What's going on, Tyra? What's going on? I'm just doing my advocacy and getting people what they know. So people need to fail to realize this, right? That this woman had a disease that gave her more testosterone than actual estrogen. And women are born like that. Women are born like that, Queen. Women are born like that. Some women has more estrogen than testosterone, and some women has more testosterone than estrogen. And what's crazy about it is that we have sports content creators that come on here and read articles that has for clicks, because now they want to put transgender people into a situation that has nothing to do with transgender people. As Sanders just said, Like I said, at Katie Taylor in UFC, she's masculine as it gets. That's a full female. The slander needs to stop. It does. It does. It does. I don't judge people about who they look like. Listen, that must be you. And I listen. I'm down for. I'm down for it. But I'm not going to sit here and take slander over and over and over again because somebody is masculine and was born female and identify as female, and now y'all want to call her trans and want to put transgender people in this mix. It's not a misrepresentation. It's not a misrepresentation. It's not. It's not a misrepresentation. It's not. The woman is a female. She was born a female. She was born with higher testosterone levels. She didn't medically transition. She was never a man. She was never a boy. That's the part that I'm getting at. Yes, you could be born with higher testosterone levels than estrogen and still be considered a female. My friend Key in the building. My friend Key in the building got hair all over her body. All over her body. And she gets facial hair like me. But does that make her a male? No, because she did not medically transition. It's something that goes on when you going through puberty, and it's something that goes on when you get this disease. I don't think she has the disease, but it happens. It happens. Look what Jake Paul said. Look at Logan Paul. They run it with narratives without doing research. That is a fact. That is a known fact. Some people are just born with genetic advantages. That's not her fault. It is not her fault. Now, when it comes to transgender people playing in sports, and you're medically, say like me, I'm going to let it be known now. If y'all don't know, then y'all will know now. I am a transgender man. I was born female, and now that I identify in my legal documents and everything says male. Think about it. Now, for example, if a man is transitioning into a woman, King, you can assist on this because I just talked about you real quick. If a man transitions to a woman and wants to play a woman's sport, I disagree with that. I completely disagree with that. As a trans person, I disagree with a male like Leah. Leah Thomas was the swimmer, right? Leah Thomas was the swimmer. She was born male. Only reason why I talked about you, Key, is because of the testosterone genetics when it comes to this situation. Because you grow a lot of hair, you get a little bit of facial hair like me here and there. But that doesn't make you a man because of those genetics. You know what I'm saying? So if you're born male and you're female now, do I feel like an athlete should play sports with the rest of the cisgender people? No, I don't think so. I don't feel like that. But if you're born with this disease and you're born with more testosterone in your body and you decide to work out and play a sport and you're identifying as a woman and you are born as a woman, you cannot dictate that. Not even dictate it. You can't even say this person was born a man because you don't have the research to say that she was born a man. And this is coming from a trans person. A trans person in myself. I just outed myself on this video because at the end of the day, I just feel like people always want to throw transgenders under the bus, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Nobody want to talk about Katie Taylor. Nobody want to talk about what happened to the track star in Africa. Nobody wants to talk about that. This girl is a woman. She was born a woman with genetic advantages. That doesn't mean that she medically transitioned from male to female. She haven't even taken a hormone shot. to be on estrogen. Like, let's be fucking for real. You really have to educate yourself on these videos. You have to educate yourself on situations like this, because every time when it comes to sports, transgenders they always want to throw somebody trans in there when it comes to athletes. Why we always got to be the spotlight? And in this case, she's not trans. So why are y'all throwing the word trans out there? Look, bingo. Enough said. Somebody screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that. My body makes more testosterone than estrogen. That's why I had to be put on meds. Hello? Does that make my friend Kiana build a man because her body makes more testosterone? Does that make her a man? No, it does not. It does not make her a man. So we need to stop that. We need to stop that. We need to stop this madness with this boxer from Algeria. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to this situation, she's not trans if she was born with more testosterone than estrogen. That's not trans. Trans is when you medically transition and you're putting hormones or testosterone in your body because that's what you feel like. That's what you are. You're medically transitioned through a doctor that give you these medicines to make you look like what you want to look like or what you want to feel like from the inside out. Like, you gotta make it make sense, man. The woman would have been in jail in her country and not in the Olympics because Algeria don't even allow transgenders. They don't even allow that. They're not even allowed to get anything medically in that field. They're not allowed that. They're not allowed that. So how is she allowed to be in the Olympics? Because she was never a man. She was never a man, ladies and gentlemen. Never a man. So y'all coming up on here and pushing narratives about because somebody put transgender in an article, that's bullshit. Now transgenders is going to get slandered now because of a person that was never trans. Hello? And I wanted to do this the proper way, Sandra. I wanted to do this the proper way. I wanted to come home and talk about this because at the end of the day, people are just so stupid. Now, I understand that you had Leah Thomas that had a lot of scrutiny of her playing her swimming in the women's at the University of Pennsylvania. I completely agree with them that she should not been on that women's team. I agree with that because I just feel like with transgender people, we need to have we need to come together as a community and build a platform for sports for transgender people. We need to do that so we won't have these type of conversations about trans people this, trans people that. We need to have these conversations. It is sad that we don't have these conversations in our own community because they come from our own community. It's about changing people's lives. And you're about to change this woman's life, and her life might be on the line in Algeria because y'all is definitely y'all out here telling something that she's not. She's about to lose her damn life over this. She's about to lose her damn life over this. And it's sad. It's sad. She's about to lose her damn life over something that she's not even trans. But why everybody want to throw the trans word out there? Why? Because these writers and these writers and these B-listers and these A-listers want to do shit for clicks? Because that's what the fuck it sounds like. It sounds like people want to do it for clicks. Do it for impressions. Do it for social media. And this is the problem. This is the problem. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, I just came out on the Darian Hopkins Sports Show. I am a transgender man. I was born female and now I am male. And the people on the YouTube channel, they don't know that, but it's absolutely fine because I'm comfortable with myself. Absolutely comfortable with myself. And nobody can tell me shit. Nobody can tell me that I'm less of a man. Nobody can tell me that I'm this, I'm that. You can't tell me nothing because I live my life. All my documents say Darian Hopkins. All my documents say it. All my documents have male on there. So you can't validate me. You can't tell me nothing. But we're not going to sit here and keep throwing the word trans out there every time something happens in sports. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of these YouTubers coming up here and saying that, oh, they got the facts and they're not doing their research. I've done my research. I am a transgender person. I have done more research in a long, long time. I know when somebody is trans and I know when somebody's not trans. My mom was born in 77 and her info says 76. Well, tell mom I said hello. Tell mom I said hello. But I'm just being 100% real when it comes to y'all. Because when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this topic, y'all want to sit here and just say everything trans, 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 trans this, transgender that. Us as a community, us as a trans community, we got to do better because now we need to open up a lane for us to play our sports against other transgenders. And so many of us in this goddamn world, why we can't throw a basketball team, a basketball league for transgenders, a football team for transgenders, a soccer team for transgenders, a volleyball team for transgenders? Why we can't have transgender Olympics? Why we can't do, why us as a community we can't do that? Because I'm tired of hearing this about trans people always messing up somebody's sport. I'm tired of it. But in this instance, this woman is not even fucking trans, and I'm still talking about it. She's not even trans. But y'all want to throw, but this is America. This is the country. This is the land of free. This is the home of the brave. This is supposed to be everything that we're supposed to have. It's a free country. We can't do this. We can't do that. Stop it. Because obviously it's the land of judgmental. It's the land of racism. It's the land of prejudice. It's the land of everything. Because we judge any and everybody every chance we fucking get. Every chance we get. Especially when it comes to the LGBTQIA community. Especially to women's rights. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of things. Let's get down to, because a lot of y'all are probably some Trump supporters. A lot of y'all probably some Trump supporters. Trying to get us LGBTQIA people out of here. You're trying to get women's rights on abortions and stuff like that out of here. It is not fair. I understand that she's a little bit she's masculine. Y'all ever heard the word lesbian? Y'all have not heard the word lesbian? A masculine lesbian? Have y'all not watched Snoop from The Wire? Have y'all not watched, what's the stud's name that played in P Valley that's masculine and that look more masculine than some men out here? Have you heard of women bodybuilders that look like men, but they are not men? Hello? But we want to talk about a person from Algeria that's a boxer. And what's funny about this? What's funny about this? Can y'all tell me, anybody that's in the comments, please tell me, Arku, I know you watch boxing. Can you tell me a boxer that was born male that fought a woman in a boxing match and lost 9 times? Tell me. Tell me. I would love to know. Because if she's so much of a man, right? Why is she still getting woman matches and she's losing these woman matches? Hello? Make this shit make sense. She lost 9 times to women. She lost to I get her name was Angela Caitlin or something in a quarterfinals of a boxing match. But she's a man, right? But she a man, right? ah, this is the most funniest thing when it comes to it. It's so fucking hilarious. It's hilarious to how cisgender people that get behind these YouTubes and get behind these Twitter fingers and get behind these Facebook fingers and get behind all this stuff and writing all these articles about her and don't know a damn thing about it. Arku, can you tell me a male boxer that actually went into a professional match with a woman and lost to a woman 9 times? You can't. So how the fuck is she a woman and she's still getting how the fuck that she is a man, not a woman? How the fuck that she is a man and she's getting woman matches and she lost 9 times? So those women that she lost to, are they men too? like you gotta make it make sense, y'all. You have to make it make sense. There's no way you sit here and say, you don't even see exactly. That's like saying Conor McGregor is a man and he lost to Katie Taylor and 8 other women in UFC matches. Like, come on. This shit is not, it is just not adding up. It's not adding up at all. And what makes it crazy about this is that the articles that people are reading, they put it in bold, transgender. They put it in bold. Just because she has a deficiency, that she has more testosterone than estrogen when she were born and going through puberty, that doesn't make her trans. It doesn't. If for people don't know what transgender people are, transgender people got to go through therapy. They have to go through surgical things in their bodies. They have to take shots every week or every 2 weeks just to be the person that they really wanted to be since they was a child. We got to stop this madness because it takes a lot for a transgender person to be comfortable in their own skin. It takes a lot. It's a mental health thing that people want to figure out who they really are. We have a lot of people in our community die and commit suicide because of shit like this, because of people on YouTube, because these sports YouTubers, because of people that write these articles. We don't know what's going to happen to this woman. And God bless, she does not take her own life because of it. God bless her. I really hope she don't take her own life because of it. Because me personally, I just feel like it needs to be said that she's living in her skin. She was born a female. She just had more testosterone than estrogen. That doesn't make her a man because she was born with that. You can't blame her for that. I wish I was born with that more testosterone than estrogen. I wish I was born with that. But what pisses me off about it is that they just want to sit here and just throw the word trans out there. You throwing the word trans out there when this person is not even medically transitioned. She wasn't even born. Coop from All American. Hello. Another masculine female. Coop from All American. Snoop from The Wire. No, Snoop. The Coop is not trans. Coop from All American, actually Breezy Her name is Breezy, and she played on Empire as well. She's not trans. She's just a lesbian. She's a masculine female. She's a masculine female. Like, we got to make it make sense. You see so many masculine women on TV right now. You see so many masculine women on TV right now. But does that make them a man? No. It's called being a lesbian. Or just you just want to be masculine. We got bodybuilders. They try to say the same thing about Brittany Griner. Exactly. I mean, with Brittany Griner, I don't know. That's a little bit more different. And I want to make a joke out of it because Brittany Griner's a little bit more different. I mean, she got a deeper voice than me. You know what I'm saying? She got a deeper voice than me. But I get your logic, Elijah. I get your logic. I get it. Brittany Griner, I mean, listen, she tall as hell and she got a deeper voice than my brother. But listen. But I don't know. But in this instance, we all know Brittany Griner's female. We all know that. We all know Brittany Griner's a female. We all know that. We know that. I'm just joking around. But when it comes to this situation as a boxer, she was goals growing up, deep voice, little boobs, tall as yeah, it's true. Right. But it doesn't make her a man. It doesn't make Brittany Griner a man. It doesn't make this woman as a boxer for Algeria a man because she was born female with more testosterone and estrogen. It's not like this person was born male and injected estrogen in her body. She was born female and was born with more testosterone and estrogen. Like, let's make it make sense, y'all. Come on. I know it just came into your head, Arku. I know it just came into your head. But I'm done explaining myself when it comes to this. Like I said, if you don't like me because now I came out as a transgender person on my YouTube channel, that is absolutely fine. I'm still going to work. I'm still going to make this YouTube channel grow as much as possible. I'm still going to do what I do best because at the end of the day, I am him. I am him, he, his, and that is my pronouns for Darian Hopkins and the Darian Hopkins Sports Show. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. But what I'm tired of, every time when it comes to sports, they're going to throw the word transgender in there. It is not even about the trans. This situation is not even about the transgenders. Everybody just want to push a narrative. Y'all want to push this narrative so badly on the transgender people. Y'all know it's election, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. Y'all want to have these talks. But the fact that she's a female and y'all accusing her of being born male. Wait, let's go. Wait, I just thought of something. How long did it take for y'all to figure out that even the legendary performer and the legendary singer Sierra, everybody thought that she was born a man. Everybody thought she was born a man until she had kids by Russell Wilson. Everybody thought she was born a man and she was born with both things down there, and she wasn't. And she shut that conversation up real quick after she had her first baby by Future. Like, let's talk about it. If we really want to get down to the nitty-gritty about it, y'all want to talk about Coop? Y'all want to talk about Coop from we talk about Coop. We talked about Snoop from The Wire. We talking about somebody tell me the girl name from P Valley. What's the stud's name from P Valley? What is her name? Because she's just as masculine as most of the guys that I've seen. We talk about Sierra, where everybody thought Sierra was was born a boy. And she shut that up in a heartbeat. There's nothing wrong with having masculine women out there. There's nothing wrong with that. And Stephen A. Smith do talk about things like this. Maybe I need to talk about things like this more. Maybe I need to. Like, Y'all gotta make this shit make sense. You really do. You gotta make this shit make sense. Because y'all don't know the definition of the word trans. What's going on, Dre? Dre, what's good? Love you too. Love you too, Dre. I appreciate it. Y'all don't know the definition of the word trans. Just because she was born with the disease that generates more testosterone than estrogen, that doesn't make her trans. It doesn't make her trans. It doesn't make her a male. She could still have babies. She could still have sex like a woman, like she is. I mean, I am Stephen A 2.0. People think that. People think I'm Stephen A 2.0. The name was given to me. The name was given to me. But we need to stop the narrative of calling somebody transgender when you don't know what a transgender person is. Now you know what a transgender person is because that's what I am. I am a transgender person. I medically transitioned to look like this. I was not born with a lot of testosterone in my body. I was born with more estrogen than testosterone. It's just that with her situation, when it comes to this woman boxer, that she was born with more testosterone than estrogen. How can you blame her for that when she found out about this? Now people want to bring up Leah Thomas and all these other transgenders that played in college sports or in a professional sport. Now, like I said, I'm going to reiterate myself for the people that is watching. Now, do I agree with Leah Thomas being on the women's swim team for the University of Pennsylvania? No, I don't agree with it. But do I stand by her in the way she wants to be on this team? Yes, I stand by her. But do I agree with transgender people playing sports against cis people? No, I don't agree with that. And this is why us as a community, the LGBTQIA, needs to come together and start these own leagues and start these own businesses and start these own entities so we won't have these type of issues in sports. Have these tough conversations. Have these tough talks. Everybody want to put out money for the human rights and all that stuff. Now we're getting that funding and we're getting that support, but nobody wants to talk about transgenders in sports. Nobody wants to talk about that. And nobody wants to talk about a trans man, which is a transgender male that was born female and born male, and he's boxing. Nobody's talking about that though. He's going up against the men and winning matches against the men. Let me see if I can pull it up, man. His name is Patricio Manuel. Patricio Manuel. He's an American boxer, 39 years old. He's transgender, born female, transitioned to male, and is a professional boxer. You can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Let's look at it. He's 5'6". He had 4 total fights. He's 3-1 in his 4 total fights. Manuel made his professional debut on the Golden Boy Promotions event on December 8th, 2018 in Indio, California. As a transgender male, he became the first transgender boxer to fight professionally in the United States. But nobody wants to talk about this though. Scoring a 4-round unanimous decision victory over Hugo Aguilar, with all 3 judges scoring about 37-39. Aguilar is only knew of Manuel's transition 2 days prior to the bout. May 19th, May of 2019, I'm sorry, May of 2019, Manuel made a keynote speaker at the launch event in San Francisco 49ers LGBTQ plus and Allies fan club that held at Levi Stadium. He became a new face for Everlast boxing equipment as a transgender male. March of 2023, Manuel won his second professional fight against a male by technical decision. And then in June of 2023, he participated in the Golden Boy fight promotions where he won a unanimous decision against Alexander Gutierrez, a trans man, which is born, which a guy, a person that was born female, transitioned to male. Good afternoon, Raquel. What's going on? Good afternoon, Raquel. It might be good morning to you, but good afternoon, Raquel. So we got to stop this narrative. We have to stop this narrative that every time sports comes around, y'all want to throw trans in there so y'all can get clicks on your articles, so you can get clicks on your videos, so y'all can get clicks here and clicks there. No, we're not going to be that in our trans community. We're just not going to be that. And us as trans people, yes, I'm talking to my trans people. We need to have the conversation when transgender people need to have their own leagues. Transgender people need to have their own businesses and own leagues when it comes to a situation like this. So, like I said before, we do not have these conversations about a person. Mind you, at the end of the day, this woman was never trans. This woman was never a man, and this woman is a woman, was born with a disease that gave her more testosterone and estrogen. We're going to stop this madness. Do your research on what a trans person looks like, or do your research on transgender people and what they go through. Please stop putting trans in these topics. Stop putting trans in these conversations when we all know this woman is a cisgender woman that's just a masculine lesbian. That's all she is. Good stuff as a hetero cisgender man. Most of the stuff I hear about trans people is from the media. Gotta hop off, but I'll be tuning back in. That's fine. You can always watch the replay, bro. Always watch the replay. But I wanted to address this because it's close to my heart because I am a trans person. I am a transgender person. I am. And you don't have to like me. I don't care. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to live my life as a male. I'm still going to live my life. But in this situation, let this woman live her life because her life might be on the line in Algeria. Algeria does not allow trans people in their country. They don't even allow to give those products out. They don't give that medicine out. They would be in jail if they was transgender, which I don't agree with, but that's their country. That's not the USA. A lot of people in their country is scared to come out as trans people is because of their situation in their countries. But in this situation, this person is not trans. She is not trans. And that's why I said it on my thumbnail. She's not trans. She's just a masculine female. A masculine female. And we just got to stop this madness. We really got to stop this madness. We really do. Because transgender people don't have nothing to do with this conversation. So for all you writers out there, for all you listeners out there, for all you people that just making articles for clicks and impressions so you can get paid and get your bottom dollar because you want to write fake articles and put out fake news, actually talk to a transgender person and see what they go through. Know your facts before you write an article. Know your facts. Stop saying that this person is trans. Stop saying that because we don't have nothing to do with this. Us as a community don't have nothing to do with this. We just minding our business and living our lives. But they find any way and every way to try to throw a trans person under the bus or try to throw trans people under the bus. And it's not fair to us. But like I said before, you have bodybuilders, you have UFC fighters that are women that's just as masculine as her. You have actors, you have singers, you have rappers that are women, that are masculine women, born women, but they're not men. They're not men. So please stop this madness. Please stop this bullshit. Because just because women want to be masculine or be a tomboy or be this or be that, doesn't make them a man. It doesn't. She was born with a disease. She was born with more testosterone in her body. You cannot blame her for that. You just can't. You can't blame her for the situation that she was put in. I'm done talking about this. I'm done. This will be my last and final time. I'm not typing back and forth on Facebook. I'm not typing back and forth on Twitter. I'm not typing back and forth on YouTube. I'm not doing all that. This is my story. My story, because I am a transgender male, and I don't care what nobody say. I was born female, yes, but I am a man today. I am a man today, and you can hate me all you want. I don't care. But I'm gonna sit up here and defend this cisgender woman because she's just a masculine woman that's playing sports that just was just more was just more stronger than the other opponent. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all for appreciating me to tell this story and get a lot off my mind in this story. Because I did go live early this morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I felt as though that it wasn't the right way to do it. That's why I deleted the live. But this is going to stay up, and people can say whatever they want about me. Put it in the comments. Let me know what your opinions about this. Because like I said, this person is a woman, born a woman with a deficiency of less estrogen and more testosterone. This person was never a man and never injected estrogen in their life into that woman's body. Never. So for y'all to sit up here and call that person trans and put us in the middle of that is disgusting. It's ignorance. It's racism. It's prejudice. And we're supposed to be the land of the free. We're supposed to be the home of the brave. We're supposed to have freedom of speech. And we can't even get that as trans people in our own country. It's sad. It's damn sad. So all you YouTube content creators that's out there, for all you content creators out there that's pushing this narrative, stop it. Because this person is not trans. She was born a female, and she identifies as a female. That makes her a cisgender woman. So comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Darian Hopkins Sports Show. I'm out of here.